one black spring from the bottom. Okay, so just to show you, not to recommend, but just to show, this white spring, when you hook a white spring, it hooks on the outside of the cactus, so they shouldn't cross. They're going to stay on the white on the outside and the black on the inside, just you know. Yeah, and then, so one black at the bottom, and then I'm going to put the box in front, because that just gives me a little more height. And then I'm going to sit there a little cross-legged, hands behind, shoulders open, and I'm pressing down. So this is a really nice way to open the shoulders, right? And actually this is not very much weight at all. So you could probably increase it, right? And pressing down. So somebody like Kim could really benefit from this. Somebody like Genevieve is going to be hyperextending everywhere, so you're going to control her on this. So that's the tricep press from the floor. It's nice, and most everybody can do it. So that's what's good about it. And then try and stretch forward. I'm going to sit in here, and you're going to have to judge the distance based on your arm length. So it's about your arm length, not where your legs are. Right? So if you can't touch the bar, your feet might not look like mine, just depending on where you are. So set yourself up so you can touch the bar. You don't want to be too close to it. You want to be, I guess, knuckles at the bar. And reaching the bar, I'm going to take a breath in, and I'm going to exhale, hollowing and lifting, right? Pushing downward, inhaling to stack back up. Okay, exhaling, and coming back up. Okay, that's spine stretch forward. And then we have, now parakeet bridge combo. Okay, so parakeet bridge, again, 2 weights, second from the bottom. And you're going to scoot in to where you feel like you're going to have to, again, play with this adjustment-wise. If you get too far away, you won't have the right, you won't be able to do it quite right. So I just start with a kind of a little test here to just see, can I bridge up here pretty well, and then come back down. And then I know I'm in the right place. If you're too far away, the bridge is going to feel like you can't really get into the round bridge out here. So you want to be in enough that you feel like you're really getting into that bridge. So we're going to roll up. That's just the bridge up and back down, right? So that's one thing you can do here. The other is you can go up and you can pull the bar down and come back up nice and steady. Okay, coming down, trying not to land, but trying to get as low as you can without landing, and then back up, right? I can do a single leg, and this is too heavy, so I have to, I can do single leg going up and down here, and then we'll split the step, and I can do the single leg presses down. And I think that's all there is with the down like this. Let me just make sure. Single leg kick. Okay, so here I can do my single leg kick from here. I'm going to roll up, right? And it's point, flex, point back to the bar, and point, flex, point back to the bar, and then rolling down. That would be the single leg kick. And then we have, let's see what comes next in here. We have the single leg low. So for this, I'm either going to have to lighten the weight with this, or I split the step. So I'm going to split the step because there's a bunch of them with split step. Right, so now I can do the same thing, rolling up, right? I can still try and pull together and try and keep the legs together. It's a lot harder when they're not attached, right? I can do one leg up and single leg pull. Right, and then up. This one's not going to do it, sorry. And then I can also do marching here, so I can roll down, coming up, and marching down, and marching down. Okay. All the time I'm trying to keep scooped up here and never arching the back. Right? And okay, that's all of those. So you can, so in the pictures I have a single leg lowers with the bar through On 2 weights at the bottom, you're gonna have a hard time. It's really heavy. So you can lighten the weight and keep the bar attached. It depends how stable the person is you're working with, whether you're gonna pull the dowel out or not. Right? If they're pretty stable, you can pull the dowel out. If they're not very stable, you're gonna want to leave the dowel in and work single leg first. Right? So then you'd have to probably lighten the weight to, I would say probably put the weights at the bottom. Okay? I don't think I noted that in your book, so maybe just writing that down.
So to lightening the spring in that situation, you put it
Lower.
lower.
Mm-hmm. Lower to 2 weights at the bottom. If you're going to keep the dowel in. But if you take it out, this is perfect. Okay. Oh, and then we have actually single leg circles. It says single leg kick. It probably should say single leg circles. Point and open, right? So trying to keep steady there and circling back.
So this is a single leg kick.
It says single leg kick. It should read single leg circle. And around. And then back down.
So you're just changing directions each time?
Yep.
Okay.
And then back down. Then we go to jackknife, which is really fun, actually, from the floor. The bar basically stays put. So I usually keep it up at the top. The dowel has to be in if you need it. Did I get all those? Yeah, jackknife, okay. So I'm going to take the bar up to one down from the top. Do last one down from the top. You want it pretty heavy because you want it to stay put for you when you go through your exercise. So here, I'm gonna stretch myself out, find my position by reaching my arms overhead to know where I am and stretch out my body. I find I have to kind of, while I'm laying down, prep for what's coming, which is basically lifting my legs up from the floor. Right, so if I'm arched, I'm gonna do that poorly. Right, I want to really almost be kind of posterior tilted to start. Take a breath in, and I'm gonna exhale, hollowing, and get the legs up. Coming over, open up, and then try and keep it there as you come down. Articulating through the spine, and I'm rolling all the way down.
Nice.
Right. So my hands are here, but if you look at how much work I'm doing with my arms, it's not that much, right? The finger on there, and then I'm going to try and lower, keeping connected the whole way down. Yeah. Tees are on the floor. Now I'm going to bring the spring down because I don't want to work too hard. I put one weight at the top in your book, so that should probably be fine. The bar is actually going to stay put again. I'm going to come and find my teaser position. So I'm going to set myself up so that I feel like I can reach the bar. That's really where you have to set yourself up, is where you can reach still the bar. So I'm going to hold here. Tabletop should start coming. Oh, hold on. All right. Coming upward. The bar is coming up. And then downward. The bar is coming up, I lied. And then coming upward. And then down. Right? And then I can do my straight leg. Upward. Thanks for breathing for me. No, I'm just kidding you. It's hard not to, isn't it? I was breathing sometimes too. Okay. So that's teaser from the floor. Oh, I do. You can see the bar moving in the pictures. So, yeah. And so it's actually pretty nice there. And then, hundreds from the floor. Right, so I'm holding here. Get my arms set up. That's what's going to determine my position. I'm going to come up, either staying bent legs or straight, and pull sit down. Yes. Do you want me to do the whole hundreds?
Yeah.
You're fired.
Seems like it'd be very difficult on
It's
your
not
triceps and your lats.
Not that hard. No, it actually, so remember we talked about if you have something with you for the hundreds, it makes that connection for
That's
you.
true.
So it's
It's on
actually,
the reformer, yeah.
yep. This is, I think, easier than the reformer,
Oh.
I think. Maybe you'll beg to differ. I'll be happy to hear your opinions about it. Right, and so that's hundreds from the floor. And then swan. Yay, I was waiting for this one. Okay, so swan from the floor is on your tummy. One block at the top is what I put. Okay. So here, I'm gonna start stretched out again. Find where my arms need to be. And then I'm gonna take a breath in, exhale, pressing down, and coming in again. Again, I'm doing a lot of work, so I'm hypermobile in my low spine, right? So I'm doing a lot of work to lengthen my tail and pick up my deep abdominals. That keeps me out of that hinge. So for you too, I think that's a big deal. And pretty much for everybody, but especially for you too, right? So I really think about tucking that pubic bone down to make it so that, and then opening my chest, right? So that I make the curve not just a hinge. And I'm almost pulling forward, and then I'm rolling back down. Okay? So this one I can demonstrate all day for you. Right? It's nice. So that is the swan from the floor. So then there's reverence. So reverence is a very classic, and it was called head one, which is why in your book you'll see that it's called head one. This is Joe Pilates himself. So we go to one white, second from the bottom. So here, you're kneeling in front. I pretty much get right up to the edge here. I'm going to put my hands on the bar and my forehead, kind of, so I've got kind of a triangle for my head, and I put it on the bar there. And then I'm going to take a breath in, hollowing, and I'm using my abs, look. So I'm pulling my ribcage in, and my head goes down. And then I'm reversing back up. So I'm not pushing with my head. Wait, you heard that? Everybody heard that? I'm not pushing with my head. We don't need more forward head. We need more. So if anything's going to work, my ribs first, and then my neck flexors, so chin towards the chest, and then back up. Yep. Not as scary as it looks.
So the head is moving with that movement.
This is driving that movement. So my head is not moving independently of my spine.
It's following your spine.
Follows my spine. Okay. Exactly. Yeah, it's following.
And your butt, you stay seated the whole time.
I stay seated. Yeah, it don't come up. I feel light. I feel like I'm lightening because I'm getting that whole curve, but I'm not lifting my butt up. Okay. Yeah. So